Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. Thank you so much for the like. Karen, hope you are doing well. I'm doing fine, Karen. How are you doing this good evening? How are you doing this good evening, Karen? On my side, I'm doing fine. Just trying to uncoil, this wire that had really coiled itself. So I'm trying to uncoil it so that it can have some order. Why? How far, Carlin? Have you tried our thing? Thank you guys for joining. Let's like the live, guys. Let's like the live stream, guys. Karen, why are you not well this good evening? Why are you not well? What's up, Karen? What's up, Karen? Mama K. Mama K, what's up? What's up, Mama K? What's up this good evening? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is not happening, Mama K? Mama K, what's not happening? What's not happening? It's just something I have been dealing with all my life. Oh my dear, what is it? Is it something private? Is it something private? Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for joining. Let's like the live stream, guys. Let's like the live stream, guys. and I'm going to appreciate good people. Let's like the live stream. Let's like the live stream, guys. And I'm going to appreciate. Thank you, good people, for joining. Let's like the live stream. Let's like the live stream, guys. Let's like the live stream, and I'm going to appreciate, guys. Let me know where you are coming from, guys, and I'm going to appreciate. On my side, guys, I'm coming all the way from Kenya. So guys, let me know where you are joining from, and I'm going to appreciate, guys. Just trying to uncoil this wire that had really coiled itself, so I'm trying to do it some justice. So guys, let me know where you are joining from. This is Hoax Adventures, guys, coming all the way from the capital of East Africa. This is Kenya, guys. So let me know where you are joining from, and I'm going to appreciate, guys. I'm going to appreciate. Let me know where you are coming from. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for the like. Let's like the live stream. Thank you so much for the like. Let's like the live stream, guys, and I'm going to appreciate. I'm going to appreciate. So Karen, what is it? What is it, Karen? What is it? Is it something that is so private? Humphrey Mkwese, hello. How are you, Humphrey? Humphrey, how are you doing? How are you doing? Thank you guys for joining. Let's like the live stream. Let's like the live stream, guys, and let me know where you are joining from. I'm good, Humphrey. I'm good. I'm doing fine. I'm super fine. What about you, Mr. Humphrey? How are you doing this Good Friday? Oh, guys, the week is gone. The week is gone just like that. We just started the week just the other day, and today it's already on Friday, guys. Days are learning fast. Days are learning fast. Days are learning very fast. Gathe, mambo, bad boys, mambo, mabomzai, mzai, maneno namna gani? Thank you guys for joining. If you haven't been here, let's like the live stream as well, guys. You can support this. I don't know what you're doing. I'm trying to uncoil this cable. You can see this cable. Yeah. I'm trying to uncoil this cable. 805 screen pesa gapi? Maybe maybe nikuulizie my neighbor tomorrow. The first thing tomorrow. Then sasa from there now I can give you the feedback. Yeah, I can give you the feedback. Bad boys. Karen is always here. Karen bado wako hapa. Bad boys. Karen, she's always here. And guys, if you haven't subscribed, you can support this platform by subscribing. Na nitashukuru. I'm going to appreciate, guys, if you support this platform by subscribing. I'm going to appreciate. Bad boys, niko huku lakini wewe too. So bad boys is another. I haven't met bad boys, Karen. I haven't met bad boys. I think this is the first time na meet na bad boys. But I'm going to support his platform. Bad boys, do you have a platform so that I can also subscribe to your platform? Let me know. let me know if you have a platform or if you have a channel. I can also subscribe to your platform as you subscribe to this platform. So bad boys, you know Karen, you know this girl Karen. Karen, you are so famous. Karen, you are so famous. Very famous. He has been in my channel. Oh, that's so amazing. Thank you so much, bad boys, for supporting, our girl Karen. I am the husband to Karen. Thank you very. Oh, okay. Now I understand. I understand the thread. Karen, thank you so much for, at least today I have met your man. I have met your man. Bad boys is saying that he is your husband, which is such a very good thing. Thank you so much, bad boys, for confirming that. Thank you guys for joining. Poa. I'm the husband to Karen. Oh, that's so amazing. That's so amazing. Finally, Karen, I have met your husband. Oh, so amazing. So amazing. Finally, after a long wait, I have met him. Thank you guys for joining. If you haven't been here, kindly let's like the live and let's support the platform by subscribing. And guys, I'm going to appreciate. I'm going to appreciate, guys. Wow, at least niko na hazi. Wow, yeah, finally he is here. Bad boys, finally is here. Bad boys, finally he is here. He is here. Wow, at least I have a husband. Having a husband or a wife is such a very good thing. A very good thing. You have something to keep you in check, on check. Huh? You are always on check. Marcos Bineto, beautiful boy. Thank you so much, Marcos. How are you doing today, Marcos? How are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining with a lot of love, and everyone else. Let's like the live, guys. Let's like the live, as well as we subscribe if this is the first time. Sawa. Okay. Bad boys, utafika kwa nyumba saa ngapi? Bad boys, unaulizwa na Karen. Karen is asking. Utafika saa ngapi? Karen just want to confirm the time you are arriving in the house. Kalen, remind him that we have some maandamano, so he should not be late. He should not be late. He should not. Finally, guys, this is now good. Bad boys, utafika kwa house saa ngapi? Utafika kwa house saa ngapi? Yeah. He should fasten so that he is not mired in the maandamano thing. You know, we are having a lot of maandamano each and every day here in the capital. So bad boys, make sure how I don't even know how he looks. Karen anakuruka bad boys. Where are you so that you can defend yourself? Where are you so that you can defend yourself? Because I can see now Karen has started now, jumping out of the pan. Bad boys, where are you so that you can defend yourself? Where are you so that you can put on your defense? I think he fell for you. Colin, I think he fell for you. I think that's the kind of the concept that he really wanted to project. He is a man in love. Love is such a beautiful thing, guys. That's what they say. A very, very beautiful, thing. Thank you guys for joining, and thank you for the likes. If you are here and you haven't liked the live, kindly guys do so. And I'm going to appreciate. I'll be appreciating, guys. If you are here and you haven't liked the live, kindly do so, guys, and I'll be appreciating. Happy Friday once again, guys. Happy Friday. Bad boys, where are you so that you can defend yourself? Where are you? Kalen, let me look up to his channel so that I can Umu Muska. Hi to. How are you, Umu? How are you doing, Umu? Umu, how are you doing? Thank you so much, Umu, for joining. Thank you so much. Welcome to this platform. Nikakataa haku. Dunia iko na mambo. Funny thing, alisema nimuonyeshe. Alafu nikakataa, hakuwahi kuja tena kwa life yangu. I understand now, Kalen. I understand. That's the reason why he is called Bad Boys. I understand. He was a distractor. Don't know if he has a channel. Let me just look. Go to his channel and see if he has a channel. Bad Boys, I'm not trying to he doesn't have a channel. He doesn't have a channel. I think he is just a Kenyan supporter trying to support different platforms. However, maybe he's supporting it in a different way. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Oh yeah, I have seen that he only has one subscriber, maybe probably himself. Yeah, maybe probably himself, but he doesn't have any other subscribers. Thank you guys for joining. Let me know how you are doing on this Good Friday. And thank you so much, guys, for the likes. Let's keep liking the live, and I'm going to appreciate. So this is Hoax Adventures coming all the way, guys, from Kenya. Yeah, coming all the way from Kenya, guys. A very good country with a lot of peace. We are having a lot of peace, guys. A lot of peace. Oh, Muskab, I don't know if you are still here. I can see you have a channel. Having a channel. If you are here, let me just, I can see you have 5 videos and 1 subscriber. Let me just subscribe and support you for coming to my live. Muskab, if you are here, I have subscribed to your platform. Mr. Alun. Hi, Mr. Alun. How are you doing today? Mr. Alun, how are you and how are you doing today? Hana ama nilimjibu. No, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. You know, the other people who just come, I want to see this, I want to see that. Oh, Mr. Alun, are you still here? Mr. Alun also has a platform. And I see he plays a lot of videos, a lot of keyboard videos. Don't know if he is still here, but I can also, add to his platform so that at least he can move on with with different subscribers. No, Kalen, you did the live stream. Ulimjibu venye inafaa. Ulimjibu venye inafaa. Not everyone just want to be shown what they want to see. That's the reality, guys. Guys, am I long? Guys? Because some people just want to see what they want to see, but they are more distracted, You did the right thing, Karen. You did the right thing. So, guys, thank you so much for joining. If you are here, let me know. And guys, I'm going to appreciate, guys. Let's like the live, as well as we subscribe to this platform, guys. As I understand how your Friday has been, ours has been so busy. We started. There have been a lot of maandamano here and there for the young man who was killed by one of the cops in this country. So, guys, ours has been such a very busy week. Youth going on the street, to call for the justice of this young man who was just murdered while he was in prison, police cell. And so people really want to see that this man justice has been taken. So our city has been a little bit tricky, conversing within the city because of the maandamano thing. But we hope that the issue will be resolved. I told him that this is a job like any other job, and no, in any job uh, no in any job appreciate that. Okay, yeah, true. We have to respect each and every hustle. That's the thing. We have to respect each and every hustle because respect is very very fundamental when it comes to each and every job that you are doing. You see, the reason, for instance, I have just told you that we are having an uproar of a young man that was killed. It's because there was a discourse in terms of the respect. The police, maybe a certain police did not respect his job, and so at the end of the day, now we are having the backlash. So similarly, Carlen, you are very very correct and very precise that when people come to your platform, uh, they must respect it, for them to keep on, for your platform to keep on growing. Because if you allow some of the key things, then I don't think that the platform will be so nice to some of the people. So it's always good to put some limits to each and every job, and to have some standards. We must benchmark, yeah, we must benchmark and put some limits on how we should treat people in our platforms and how people should treat us in our platform. Oh, I love this name, but I can't read the name. How are you doing today? I love your name, but I can't read that name. I think it's is it Amharic? Is it Amharic or yeah, I love that name, but I don't know how to read that name. I don't know how to read that name, but you are much welcome to this platform. Feel at home and let me know how you are doing from your end. How are you doing? How are you doing from your end? And thank you so much for the lot of love. Thank you so much for the lot of loves. I also love you guys back. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. So I love this name. Carlen, can you assist me in reading this name? Because this name is a little bit tricky. For our case, we are English-speaking nation. So when I see some Greek, yeah, this might be Greek, or maybe some, yeah, I think some Greek kind of a name. Then it becomes tricky to read that name out. Where your story, it's really sad. I hope he gets justice. Yeah, I'm also hoping so. Because it's so long, it's very long, that each and every time that maybe you are under the police, and then this is, we expect the police, to really protect our lives, but instead of them protecting us, we are dying on their hearts. And we always say that when we are, I don't know how to read it, okay. We always say that when we are, under the custody of police, that should be the safest place. But if the police is picking you while you are still okay, and then at the end of the day, all we can hear is murder, then I think as a nation we are not moving in the right direction. So I'm also hoping so that he shall get justice, because we should also respect life. You know, as a nation or as the world, we should respect life, because life is so precious. And because I know some quotes of Quran here and there. Like we have a quote in Quran that says, if you kill one person, then you kill the whole humanity. And when you go to back to the Christian faith, we always say that God should be the only person, that should take that life, but not human being. So I think it's also a clerical call for our police to ensure that they focus on ensuring that life is protected. Because without protecting life, even if we are having a beautiful country and lives are not being protected, then I don't know what we shall do. I don't know what we shall do. And we don't want to always say this narrative that we don't know in whose hands we are safe. We would really love to appreciate that we have a judicial system. We really have to appreciate that we have a police system that is working, and a system that is able to protect each and every life. So Karen, as you say, your story is so sad. The story is so sad and so traumatizing. And I am also praying hard that justice prevails, so that that young man can really get justice. Because without justice, then as a nation, I think we'll be doomed in so many things. So we really need to upgrade on our game when it comes to valuing life and when it comes to protecting life. Life is so precious, very, very precious. So we should protect it at all costs. We should protect it at all costs. I think this is more of Amharic. This is more of Amharic. Bad boys got lost. Bad boys got lost. Bad boys came and got lost. I don't know how to translate this name. So I'm trying to translate it here. Let me see if it's going to translate. Atarudi too. Okay, maybe let's wait and see if he's going to come back. Let's wait and see if he is going to come back. Thank you so much for the ice cream. Thank you so much for the ice cream. I translate this to English. Let me show you the name. You see, Keshosile. Oh, okay, maybe probably. Let me show you the translation that I have seen for this this person who just came and said hello. This was her name, but in English it's saying Zuhuhastawitube. Yeah, something of such. Zuhu has. Oh, it's so hard to read this, eh? Zuhuhastawitube, something of such. I think this is which language is this? I think, let me just check on it. Which language is this? Sana. That name is very tricky. Which language? It's kind of a Turkish name. I think it's Turkish, eh? So that person joined probably all the way from Turkey. He joined all the way from Turkey. But she has such a complex name. The name is very, very, very complex. Complex name. Complex name. The name is very, very complex. But at least I have seen it is a Turkish name. Turkish name. Yeah, the name is very complex. I have tried to read it, but I can't. I don't know how to read that name. Very complex name. Very complex name. Zuhu has cha Witube. Ooh, very complex name. I think if there is one thing that we really got a very good deal about is all about computers. You know, the entire concept of technology. You know, it really changed the way we interpret information, the way we read, the way, you know, it was such a good deal. Like computers, wow, computers really did a very good deal. Computer really changed the way we think. I'm eating some cashew nuts, aka some jugos. They are so tasty, that I can't even resist to put them in my mouth. So guys, thank you so much for joining. So let me know how you are doing. Let me know the city that you're joining from. Guys, I'm going to appreciate. Utupeka story. Yeah. I'm about to give you a certain story here. Let me even set the topic today. Why? Oh, what happened? Colin, what happened? What happened that you lost 25 subscribers in a day? That's so huge. What happened? Why we should normalize on Karen, what happened that you lost so many subscribers? walikuja na fujo, they commented on the same thing in my video, and then after an hour they all disappeared. All of them, were they new subscribers? Are they new subscribers? Are they new subscribers? Or what was it? What was it to an extent that they just disappeared? Oh, all of them were new subscribers. Oh, maybe YouTube suspected that maybe you had pulled them from somewhere. Maybe YouTube suspected that they were all new. I didn't. Maybe someone was playing a trick on me with their ninjas. Maybe, probably. You know, people can really mess you up. So I'm getting this information from Google that these are some of the key places that you should focus on when you want to travel on a low budget, or when you want to just have some fun. Currently, I told you that you should be looking more on the fun side of life. You know, we should not be so confined in one place. Yeah, I agree. It was not funny. It was not a funny joke. Yeah, I agree. Losing over 25 subscribers is such a very big deal. You know. Yeah, 25, they are a lot. Those are a lot of subscribers. So if you really want to travel, you know, on a very low budget, these are some of the key. Maybe I can pin that. Wacha nitafute pesa kwanza. Yeah, but not really, Karen. It's not all about you know, spending a lot of money on maybe on an outing. These are some of the key places that you can just go for an outing. Like the national park. I know Nakuru County, we have a national park. I was once in Nakuru County, but unfortunately I never went to the national park. But I know they have a very, very good national park. And then I think you pay, the last time I was there, I think it was 1500. Nakuru, I don't know why Nakuru is a little bit. Nitafute mzungu anilipiage. No, I just want to tell you how cheap they are. You don't even need a mzunye. You don't need a mzunye. You don't need a sponsor. You don't need a sponsor. These are low budget kind of a travel or an outing that you can do. For instance, here in Nairobi National Park. Yeah. In fact, now you have the key strategy. During holidays, they are all free. They are all free. So during holidays, maybe you can always be timing when we have a holiday, and then you just enter, and maybe you carry like a thousand Kenya shillings, maybe, because if you have a son or a daughter, definitely he is going to tell you that I really want to go to be carried by the boat, and then now you have to pay some small fee, and then for the fare, and maybe you can have some drink. mm? You can have some 1 2 drinks, some soda, some cake, and then you call it a day. So it's always good to normalize on maybe doing some internal exploration, anatafuta tu fare na pesa ya kuspend. Mzunye, okay, it's good to have one, but I don't know what is also happening with them. I think we are also having a African white relationship. I think they are also having some turmoils, because today I was watching a certain girl. In fact, she is a Kalenjin girl. Yep, she is a Kalenjin girl. She's there on YouTube, and she was I think she was in Citizen. She was hosted by Citizen. Na alikuwa anasema he met this guy from Germany, and then the guy was here, which is the age, which is the age for Mzunye, because I don't think we have the age. That girl was barely, I think, 21 years, and she was saying that they met in 2019. Then after meeting in 2019, uh, the girl did what they did with the Mzungu, and then she got pregnant, and then after getting the results of 40. Okay, it's okay. I think 40 is a reasonable age. Yeah, but this girl was just 19, so she told the guy, now I'm pregnant, so I really want to look for a way uh, in which you can take care of this baby. And the guy said, yeah, but I don't want my baby to be born here in Africa. So what we are going to do, we are going to look for a visa. So they tried to look for the visa for this little young girl. Unfortunately, the visa did not, it was not produced on time, and in the process, the guy went back to Germany. So after getting back to Germany, uh, the girl got the baby. ati mzungu hakuwahi reach out tena. Karen, which mzungu? Which mzungu did not reach out? Which mzungu is this that did not reach out? Oh, sorry guys, I got a little bit distracted. Kidogo tu. Karen, which mzungu did not reach out? Which mzungu failed to reach out? Oh, I was giving you about a story. Oh, sorry. They disrupted me a little bit. So, the mzungu reached out. So, the girl got the baby. And now she got the baby very safe. So, the baby came. And the girl has been taking care of the baby for the last, I think she said, about 8 months. So the mzungu came, and unfortunately, he came and saw the baby, and then he flew away with the baby. That was not the tragedy. The mzungu came, saw the baby, and she told the mom, now since you don't have the passport, now I think I'm going to carry the baby. And the mzungu has gone with the baby. Now the girl, she is in a dilemma because she's saying that she has tried to look for assistance from different embassies, but unfortunately she hasn't been helped. So, and all she wants is her baby. Imagine, all she wants is her baby. Very, very sad story. Very sad. So the girl is now, she took the issue first to the TikTok, and now the TikTok reached out to, to other media outlet, being a Citizen, and the girl was there. So the mzungu now got lost with the baby. The mzungu got lost with the baby. Now the girl wants justice. Now the girl wants justice so that the baby can be brought back. But it's so sad that even mzungus have started this kind of hide and seek kind of a relationship. They are doing so bad. Mzungus. I don't know what is not happening with them. So our girl is now in a fix. So now the mzungu got away with the baby. And left the baby mama. That's what happened. Kalen, you can't argue that way. You can't argue that way. Anything might happen. Anything might happen. The girl was deeply in love with the mzungu. That was now the issue. The girl was, in deep love with the mzungu, but now she never knew that the mzungu would probably play her at the end of the day. Because now that's where now we have the tragedy. When the girl alikuwa anampea, the girl got thought that the love was genuine. But you see, the Mzungu had a hidden agenda. The Mzungu had a hidden agenda. So the Mzungu just came, took the baby and left the mama away. So now the girl is on media, trying to say that anyone who can reach out to that Mzungu should tell him to bring back the baby. You see, now the Mzungu is not doing good. Me on my side, I understand the girl. So ana prefer agebaki na mtoto mzungu ateseke na yeye. Yeah, I would as a lady I would also prefer the same, because the baby is very young. But now the baby is gone with the mzungu, and you don't the baby needs, the baby is very young, and the baby needs some motherly love, the motherly love. Like in our culture, we always mothers take babies to be very, very instrumental. And anytime there is a divorce between a husband and a wife, in our culture, mothers prefer to carry all the children away. You see, so she doesn't care even if she's going to have a worse life. It's not all about the economy at times, Carlin. It's not all about, the economy is there. It's tough. I agree the economy is tough. Even 10 years to come, the economy will be tougher. But you see, at the end of the day, people have to have kids. And you cannot say that even the economy is tough, that maybe the girl should be denied her chance, to have that bond with her kid. The motherly love, the motherly instinct is so strong to an extent that trying to take away the kid and the mother is still alive is really an issue. It's really an issue. So I think on my side, me, I'm with that girl. The Mzungu should bring back the baby. Let the mother sort out how she is going to bring up the baby. Supposing you have a young girl, Karen. You have a young girl, and maybe probably let's say that you're separating with your man or with your husband. Would you prefer that man to carry your young girl? And you know very well that this man, maybe you have separated and he is going to get married to another woman. So virtually what is happening, Seth Adventures, hope you are good. I'm fine, Seth. Thank you so much for joining. Long time brother indeed. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you for liking. Thank you so much. So Kalen, now supposing you have a young brother, you have a young girl, or you have a young boy, and you are separated with the father, and you just say, because now everything is tough, let the father carry the children. And you know very well, this man I was very busy. Okay, I understand. We are living in times when everything is so busy, so each and every time. Yeah. Yeah, Carlen, she is always supporting each and every person. Carlen, we always salute you. She is such a very good sister, a very good online sister. We love her so much. So Carlen, nikitoka kwetu bila watoto. But you see, that is not the analogy. The analogy here is you're having your kids, your husband has carried the kids, and then at the end of the day, he is going to get married once again. And then you expect Now, the stepmother to take care of your kids while still you are alive. To me, I don't think that one is making a lot of sense. Because if I'm alive, give me my kids. You know, I should be taking care of them while they are still with their mom. I think that should be the analogy. That should be the thinking. Because you see, Karen is a very funny girl. Yeah, she is very, very good girl. Very, very good and very funny girl. We always love her because she always make our day. So Karen, on my side, I would wish, to take care of my kids while they are still with their mother. The truth is, nitaenda na watoto. Now you have come to my agreement that that Muzugu should bring back the kid or the child to this lady, and then if he is willing to, I'm going good, my sister. Okay, that is said. So Karen, we have now agreed that if this Muzungu all the way from France want to take care of maybe of her kid, uh, he should bring back the kid to the girl. And I saw that interview today from Citizen, and you can see that the girl is emotionally tortured. You know, because she was saying that she has tried to look for solutions from embassies, but no embassy is giving her the right information on how she can access her kid. So I think because of the motherly love, the Muzungu should bring back the kid to the ready, and then if he is willing, if he's willing that he didn't want to take care of the kid, then he should facilitate everything while the baby is with the mother. Mi nikisema hivyo ningekuwa mnanitafutia bwana. What's wrong with your face? My face? Me, I think my face is okay. Does it look different? Said. Me, I can see the face is okay. Or maybe, is it the settings? Let me check here. I have done some retouch. It's get hard to get help. Yeah. It's getting very, very hard. Me, I even felt that pain because the mother is there. She is crying and she is saying that she has tried, the U.S. embassy to assist her. It has declined. She has tried the Muzungu, the embassy from Germany to assist her. It has declined. But no, it is foundation and lipsticks. I don't do that. This is just natural the way it is. Me, I don't. In fact, I use Aramis. Where is it? I always apply Aramis once in a while. It is here. This is what I always apply. Karen, do you know this product? And you can see the cow. You can see the cow, guys. This is my thing. This is my thing. This is what I have been applying for decades and decades. Even today, I always apply this, and I love this product. Very effective for your skin care. It has. Yeah. The kid was the firstborn. See, I'm telling you, the girl she is 21 years old, and she is saying that they met in 2019. Yeah, they met in 2019, and then after meeting in 2019, there now she is. She got the baby, and the baby has been carried away by the Muzungu all the way to Germany. Now the girl is wondering. Yeah. This one is the best, guys. This one is the best. It has, I think, caprolactam is one of the key chemical compounds that keep your skin, revitalized, something of such. So, Karen, what I'm saying is that The Muzungu carried the baby all the way to Germany, which I don't think it's a good thing. You know, I think the mother should be given the first priority. Yeah, the mother should be given the first priority. Maybe the only reason the mother could not be given the first priority if the mother maybe mentally she is not sound. But when I look at that young girl, she is very energetic and she is saying that if she has a chance to get back the child, she'll be very happy. And when I look at her, she is very okay. She is very okay. And she is saying that she can do anything to ensure that they survive with the kid. So I think the Muzungu, so even the Muzungu love nowadays is not genuine. Initially we used to take Muzungus to be very special, very special. We call them special what? Special lovers. But nowadays they are also faking it. They are also faking it until they make it. I don't know what's not happening. I think we are having an upheaval, not only in African way, but also even the Muzungu lifestyle is also changing very fast, because they are also becoming very fishy at times. He is talking about my face in my latest video. Oh, okay. I get it now. So maybe you probably did a lot of foundation. I always hear ladies discourage foundation, a lot of lipstick, a lot of but it's always good to take care of your skin. Very, very fundamental. Very, very fundamental. So me, Karen, I think the Muzungu should bring back the baby. Let the baby stay with the mother here in Kenya. If the Muzungu really loves the baby, he should also love the kid. He should also love the baby and also the mother. In our culture, we say that I cannot love the cow and hate the calf, or I cannot hate the calf and say that I love the cow. So the man should be transparent. If he really loves the kid, he should also love the mother, because the mother is the cow. Let me compare her with the cow. But he seems to be loving the calf and leaving away the cow. Then I think that one is not a genuine way of showcasing her love, his love to the kid. That's why I avoid relationships. I think the issue of relationships is all depends with the person that you have really gotten with into. Because I always believe that we have good guys. We really have good guys. Foundation in Haribu so kabisa. Yeah, there are some ladies who really over apply that thing. And maybe probably when they are laid, you can see some kind of that foundation trying to come out from their faces. And we always say, if you really want to get a good lady, first of all, even if you meet somewhere, maybe you cannot see her clearly, the best time to observe her it's in the morning, when she has no foundation, when there is no lipstick, when there is nothing. And then from there, now you can see the true facial look like of that lady. So when it comes to the issue of relationship, I always say, Carlin, it all depends to whom you are engaged to, because I believe we have good people, I believe we have genuine people, and I believe that we have people that are serious when it comes to the issue of relationships. So I never dispute anyone, but one thing that I have never taken, I have never seen, yeah, there are some ladies who just overdo. There are some ladies who just overdo. You know, they want to apply on the eyelashes, yeah, you know, their hair, you know, their face, and everywhere. They are trying to do a lot of cosmetics. And also, I have seen other ladies, or I have heard there are other ladies who are taking some pills, you know, so that their skin can always look shiny each and every day. You know, but now when you look at their knuckles, you look at their knuckles, you can see now the knuckles are very black. The knuckles are very black. You can see the knuckles are very black. But when you look at their face, oh, their face is so attractive. You see, you just look at the face, but you see the face is very attractive. The face is very brown. Don't know if it's brown. Yeah, most of them look brown. But now when you look at their knuckles, or you look at their knees, you can see that they have a sense of blackness. You see, and probably they have used some pills as a way of, you know, trying to confuse that they are natural. But when you look at the knuckles, when you look at their knees, you see these are very different. So it's always good, just like what Karen is saying. Uh, you know, it's always good to be natural. Shida ni mimi sikuagi serious. Yeah, you should be serious, Karen. You should be serious. Yeah, you should be serious. You know, you should be serious. So when you get someone, and you see that someone is genuine, just get serious. Just get serious, and he will also get serious. When he sees that you are serious, I think for last men, we always love to see someone very serious. You know, someone, of course, and even the knuckles. You know, the legs knuckles. They look so black. They look so serious. They are very black. So you just instantly understand that they have taken those pills. You know, nowadays we are even having some pills that are trying to alter our DNA. Oh my God, very, very serious. Very, very serious. That's the essence of technology. Technology is moving at a very, 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 very fast rate. But one thing that I appreciate technology, like I think ilikuwa juzi, I just saw a report that Australia, they have really gotten the medication for the HIV. You know, there is something that we call CRISPR gene. You know, CRISPR gene snippet. So they were able to remove, you know, that kind of a virus that is linked with HIV, and now they have the cure for the HIV. I think that one will be very, very progressive, because we really have a lot of HIV cases, especially here in Africa, and I ghost people easily. Don't ghost. So when you get your next man to be, you know, just show him that you're serious and don't ghost him. Then things will start moving. Things will start moving. Things will start moving, because you see, at the end of the day, it's not always good to be always stressed with the kids. You are all alone. No, even if you are okay, maybe there is a point that will come and you just say, oh, I think I need someone, or I think I wish I got married. So the earlier the better. You just create your foundation, both of you, and that is part of life. That's part of life. So for me, I always say, serious people are there. Serious people are out there. And you see, when you have someone calling, now you'll get more religious and more spiritual, because they'll always, they always try to push you to do some of the other things that probably you never really wanted to do. So when you see someone who looks genuine, pita na yeye, and you call it a day. Hiyo sasa ukamkesho mtafute, then from there mpaka naona internal screen. This one is the internal screen.
Hiyo ilivunjika, though imekuwa ikiwork.
Imekuwa ikiwork hivyo.
Bwana, naona ukiplug jinga inasema samba kwa unplug. Na kushui simu yake imenisumbua.
Nasema sasa ina need some replacement.
Nadhani niko na hiyo pesa saa hii, ache ujinga. Tulie.
Nataka replacement sasa. Ikifika hapo.
Sasa ngoja uone. Unaona iko na 46.
Na nikiweka itasema hivyo.
Itasema hivyo, hebu weka uone. Weka.
Sasa hiyo labda yeye aiso.
Sasa itaanza kuoverheat. Mimi inanisumbua.
Hiyo kesi labda yeye I sort out.
Sasa kesho Saturday anafunguanga?
Hadi Sunday.
Sunday? Anafungua Sunday?
Church yake ni ya Saturday.
7th day.
Okay, sijui kama ni 7th day. Because he is not from the western. But najuaga church yao ni Saturday.
Saturday.
Yes.
Okay, nakwambia hata Easter fika pale itazima.
Itazima? Ule wako. I wish ungekuja mapema ungepatana na yeye. So jaribu Sunday uone.
Sunday?
Sawa. Okay, karibu. So Tess and by Corinne Guriot. Bonjour le Senegalais. Thank you so much, Corinne. Let me just translate. Let me just transmit and see what our friend is saying here. So Karen, just try. Karen, I'm really praying hard that you try. Don't fear men. Don't fear men. You have good men. So Karen, don't. I'm translating now. Karen, don't fear men. We have some We have some good men. We have some good men. So we translate. So you should try, and never give up. I don't fear them, I have a lot of them as friends. Yes, but look for a genuine one. Look for a genuine one. We need a genuine friend. Yeah. Oh, this guy is saying this, eh? Thank you so much, Corinette Guillot. Thank you so much for such a compliment. For such a compliment. So saying Tesun Ben Mek. Which language is this? Which language is this? So Colin, it's French, eh? So translate English to French. So Colin, I agree, having good friends is really a good thing. Saying thanks is in French is like saying merci, merci. Some are genuine and they are married. Yes, but now we should look for a genuine and who is not married. That should be our focus. That should be our focus. And a girl who is ready to settle. You might there are some guys who are not ready to settle, but they look serious. Now that one now does not give us the light perspective or the light angle of the guy that you'd love to have. So we really need to have I was to get something, but someone will get offended. No, just say. No one will get offended here, Karen. We are here. We are here ready to defend you. You see, we have some muscles. Just say no one will get offended. Just say it. I was to say something, but someone. Just say it. Just say it. We are having an open discussion. I don't want to settle too. Oh, now that's now the issue. But it's okay. It's okay. Maybe time will come and you might feel that it's time. Just take your time. Just take your time. Just take your time. And when now time comes, then everything shall be okay. Everything shall be okay. But inauma watu wengi. Yeah, maybe probably, but if you are okay, you see, it's all about your bearing, your focus. So if your focus is not all about settling, then it's okay, Karen. It's okay, and it's allowed. It's allowed in life. It's allowed in life. So that one is not. There are so many people that have made such type of a choice, and they have done so well in life. So it's all about you. It's all about your perspective. It's all about your perspective. But if you really, if maybe you feel one day, one time you'd love to settle, then you should, you should just take your time, look for someone that looks promising and someone that looks, maybe very, very ready for settle. Someone that really loves settling, someone who really loves maybe the art of having a family and something of stuff. But if you really decide to take the same trajectory, not to settle, then it's okay. It's all part of life. So we can never judge you for that. We can never judge you for that. That's a good decision. Yeah, that's a good decision. So now the Muzugu guy, I think, should bring back the kid to the mother, and then should let the mother be. Should let the mother be, because at the end of the day, the mother needs to have the kid, and the kid need to have the motherly love. The motherly love. Yeah, I have remembered how a friend of mine doesn't want to live with her son, so she could be free to bring any kind of a man to her house. Now that one is the long trajectory. I think that one is now the long trajectory, because you see, even if she brings, okay, let's say maybe she is leaving the city, and probably she takes back the kid to, or she leaves the kid with the parent, and maybe she goes to the city and trying to sample different men. Then in the process, she is going to get another kid. Me, I know of a lady who really used to apply the same strategy, in such a way that the lady had like 2 kids, and so she was not so well up in terms of financial stability, and therefore she had a granny who was very, very, a granny who was very, very compassionate about bringing the kids up, and a granny who was well financed. The granny was so rich, so the granny decided just to take care of the kids, so that the mother could at least now could at least try and ensure that her life is moving on. But instead of her mother now realizing that she is being helped by the granny to bring up the kids, and she really needed to settle, she used to sample different men, and in the process she added another 3 kids with different fathers. Now that was the worst thing, adding another 3 kids with different fathers, and she really had the first 2 kids with different fathers. So we are talking about five kids with 5 different fathers. Now tell me, which type of a life is that? And now she ends up being a single mom of 2. Of course, you see, in the process of trying to sample this man, you sample another one, you sample another one, you sample another one. At the end of the day, there is a point you'll just reach, and you just realize that you have added some other kids. So if she is serious, and she really want to work hard for the kid, I think the best strategy is to stay with that kid. But if she is trying to take the kid away so that she can live all alone, and if she want to go back to the first guy because the second one failed. I always say that the moment you start sampling different fathers, then at the end of the day you'll not get a serious father. That's given. But you see, the first guy, okay. There are some people who say that the first love never worked, the second never worked, maybe a certain love worked. But if you are really serious about maybe the kind of a kid that you want to bring up, the kind of a parenting that you want to have, most of us, we really don't want to wait. That's now the essence. We really don't want to wait, and so we want to sample until we say, now I think this one can do a better father than that. But you see, she has a lot of money. I don't know why she does all these things. I think she is not compassionate. There is one thing of being a parent, and there is another thing of being compassionate about bringing kids. The moment you don't, if you might have all the finances, you might be very stable, you might have one of the best well-paying job, but at the end of the day, if you are not compassionate about bringing up your next generation, it's all useless. I always say it's all useless, because at the end of the day, you might have a lot of finances, but maybe the finances drain, maybe in a club or in a bar. You might have all the finances, but maybe the finances at the end of the day ends up in a hospital bill, because you are trying to sample different men, and the others who really try to sample different men, and in the context of trying to sample different men or women, they just find themselves in a love triangle. We have heard of very big stars, or very big artists. Let me just call them artists, but at the end of the day they are mired into this kind of a love triangle, and at the end of the day maybe they just lose their lives in that process. So it's always good to have that compassionate, having that compassionate, to ensure that you have your own kid, try to bring that kid in the best way possible. And then I always believe that God always, I'm a Christian, so I always believe that God will always try to make some way out in each and every situation. So alafu hapendi maisha ushago kabisa. There are some people who just don't love, a country life. For that one, I agree. Imagine having children with different dads, and then the children are asking for their dads. Yeah, like that lady that I was telling you. But now, because she really never wanted, even today she is there, and the kids. I think the firstborn has already finished Form 4, courtesy of the granny, and I think the last born, I think she is in PP4, PP3, somewhere there. But what she does as a way of trying to ensure that these kids does not ask about their father and their stuff, she is very violent with these kids. One, two, she always take alcohol, and when a lady takes a lot of alcohol, even thinking becomes not even a lady. When you take a lot of village alcohol, and village alcohol, you are basically taking the makaris. Si unajua zile makari za huko mashinani, so that's what the lady does. So she takes those bitter liquor, those strong liquor, to an extent that no one will ever ask her about the father. Where did my father go? So she is always like operating on a different level. Okay, so anytime, I don't think there is a child that can dare to ask her about. But you see, at the end of the day, her life is already drained, because one, she is trying to to do some other things that are very outrageous. She is a drunkard, she is a mother, she cannot take care of the kids, and at the end of the day she cannot account who really is your father, and she has 5 kids. So I agree, when now you mix, when you mix different men, at the end of the day you are going to be mired. You don't know whether this kid belongs to that man or to that man or to that man. A very, 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 a very bad thing. So yeah, mtu anaweza rukwa na kichwa. You see, at the end of the day, when these kids get of the age, you always feel very shameful, very shameful to an extent that maybe a kid anaanza kukuuliza, where did my dad go, sababu umenilea na shida, something of stuff. So it really becomes very, very hard. So the best strategy is at least have some focus. So even if maybe kuna mtu wako and it never worked, then at least you are sure that this kid belongs to this. And then when you go to the other relationship, maybe you can go to the next relationship and it works, then you are good to go. But you see, at the end of the day, you can be able to know that this kid belongs to that, and that was the father. Maybe something happened, because at the end of the day you might get a kid and maybe you are not compatible. Yeah. Now she is old. You see, there is a level. That you can drink to an extent that even when men just see you, they just want to get away. Okay, they just want to get away, because when a lady gets drunkard, she can use any type of a word. And even if a man is trying to take some alcohol, what we call what is it called? Yeah, the ego. Yeah, that should be the correct word. The ego of a man is very, very high. So even if you are trying to tell him that he is stupid because he is drunkard, it becomes really an issue. But for women, when you just drink, everything just goes south. Okay, and then you are at a point where even men don't want to associate with you, because they know the other moment, once you are drunkard, you might call them any kind of names, all sort of names. So men are always very, very careful. Even if they are drunkard, their self-esteem is always very, very much awake, and they always tell you, even if you are seeing me as a drunkard, I have a wife and I have kids in my home. So I'm going home to see my wife and my kids. That's what men say. Even if you see them as drunkard, the men, their ego is so high. But for women, oh my God, I'm telling you, I have seen a lot of women drink here in the city, and they look so miserable. Girls, very young girls, but they are taking these strong liquors, and then you just meet with that girl. She looks very desperate, but you see the same. You meet with the same, the same kind of a man, very young, also maybe taking the same drugs, or maybe taking the same kind of alcohol, and they have very high esteem. Even you see them talking to ladies that are coming out from maybe from the job, and the ladies are very sober, but these young men are very drunkard. But you see them, they are, because of the ego. They say the difference is the ego. Wanasema piga sherehe na mwanamke mlevi, lakini usiweke kwa nyumba na utapata mtoto na yeye. That's the thing. Because one thing that I have realized with men, even if, let's say, men do a lot of alcohol, maybe with certain girl, or with, we have this thing that we call best friends. Okay, so you get, we are having a guy, and probably he's doing a lot of alcohol with best friends who are ladies, the chances, and you can testify this with me, the chances of those two couples getting married, it's very low. Okay, so I have my girlfriend, maybe she is a drunkard like me. The chances of us getting married, they are very low. And if the chances on the other hand, they are high, mm, on the other hand are high, we are going to get married. But you see, with time, I'm just going to cut off in such a way that I no longer goes to club with my woman, so she is there at home. And women always complain, and I have seen that one of the causes in inafanya most of our ladies wakuwe single mothers, because they met with a guy maybe in a club, and then from there they vibed. So after vibing, they got married, and in the process of getting married, you know what happened? They start now becoming serious about building a home. Walevi wakioana kila siku ni vita na matusi. Yeah, and that was the point that I was trying to drive home. Now, what also happens, you see, the man reaches to a point whereby he doesn't want to go, he doesn't want to go to the club with the woman. So sasa, the lady will always be left at home, and the man will always be going to the club. And you see, the scenario is very different. I saw you in a club, so the lady always knows automatically when this man goes to the club. Of course, he see another ladies who are beautiful, just the same way he saw me in that club being beautiful. And now that's where now there are conflicts. That's where now most of them start, conflicting. So when you think about the alcohol thing, and ladies and men that really want to get married being in that thing, I think it's a mess in our society, a very very big mess. Kupiga sherehe, me I always say, we piga sherehe based on what you believe. For those who don't drink, it's okay. For those who really want to drink, it's also okay. But in terms of marriage and drinks, I don't think, I have seen a lot of marriages, failing because of that. Because mulevi anataka leo nitoke na kwa club with a very good looking lady, and then I call it a date by tomorrow. And then now this lady now, on the other hand, she thinks that, this was my day, so I have gotten a man. But you see, at the end of the day, the man was not even prepared. So the chances of them getting together, they are very low. So the man will always be calling this lady when maybe the man is in need. And you see, that is not a good life. On the other hand, supposing they have gotten married, the lady is always told, for us to continue in this marriage. So for drinking or going to the club, for you it's X. But for me, I must keep on enjoying. And in the process, another marital conflict emerges. So a lot marriages, I think marriages based on alcoholism, based on the sherehe thing, for me do not really work better for a little bit of a good relationship. I don't think it works. And you see, on the other hand, if you have this lady and we have this young man, and maybe the lady says, I am not ready to settle, the man is always very very okay, because he will always call the lady, let's go to the club, and then the lady ends up being too old just for the sherehe, and then the man, maybe on the other hand, maybe the man has a family. So yeah. Hii pombe, it comes with a lot of issues. A lot of, like, we are dealing with a lot of kidney failure issues. A lot of kidney failure issues. So you just wonder, each and every day you are just hearing, he has a kidney failure, But when now you try to backtrace, eh, ah, in Nairobi, almost over, the Gen Zs, so most of them that I have seen, the Gen Zs, they are the demo wa masherehe manzi. Most of them are there. Most of them are there. So you just hear that a lot of kidney failures, alcohol, a lot of high blood pressure, alcohol, a lot of diabetes, alcohol. So alcohol is good for those that really want to enjoy and for those who really want to take it as a leisure. But in terms of lifestyle diseases, I think that is number one cause for us as Africans. It's our number one cause for a lot of lifestyle diseases. Because it contains a lot of, is it carbohydrates? I think so. Yeah, it contains a lot of carbohydrates, and at the end of the day, it's really trying to alter the way your body works. A lot of issues. So when you look at the biochemistry linked with alcohol, a lot of things. So and it also gives you stress, because each and every time napata mshahara, and then the best thing that I can think, venye nitapiga sherehe for two good weeks, then I go back to factory settings, and when I'm going back to factory settings, I'm always broke. So now stress start generating. At the end of the day, when stress start generating, I'm done. Umeaiona yule jamaa alienda missing akistretch? Where was he? Hiyo story ilikuwa wapi kale? Where was that story? There is a guy who always sells me some coffee. So yeah, I always love some coffee. So umewahi ona yule jamaa alienda missing akistretch? Where was he stretching? Alikuwa wapi? Where was he stretching, Kalen? Where was he stretching? Was he abducted or what happened? Was he? Nowadays we are talking about abductions. You can tell me the name because I don't know. You can tell me. Was he abducted when he was alive? Is he an African? Is he an African, first of all, to start with? Or he is a Kenyan? For us now, our unique language is abductions. Each and every day you are doing something, and then all of a sudden, you are done. You are gone. Is he an African or is he a Kenyan? I would really love to see his life so that I can laugh. Siwezi kubuka. When did you tell me that story? Did you ever hear about Air India plane crash? Yes, I did. And I saw another I think it is the one that I saw. I think it happened yesterday. Al-Salan, I think it happened yesterday. The one that people panic, the one that I'm go. Oh, you're saying that guy? I'm going to watch him. I'm going to watch him. I'm going to watch him. I'm going to watch some of his life. Yeah. I'm very current, but I don't know if people died. Oh, may their souls rest in peace. 241 people died. Aslan is talking about, an Indian air crash that happened yesterday. I saw that story, and I never knew that people died. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it yesterday, and now we are having an information from Aslan that 241 people died. Oh, that's so sad. So I saw people in that plane, and there was kind of a smoke, and people test a lot. So yeah, that's so sad. Yeah, may their souls rest in peace. May their souls rest in peace. Yeah, yes, Asalan, I'm in a shop. I'm in a shop. Electrical and electronic shop here in Kenya. Do you know Kenya? Asalan, do you know Kenya? And thank you so much for joining. I think this is your first time, and kindly give me your subscription, and I'm going to appreciate. Yes, I'm in a shop. Ah, wow, that's so good if you know something about Kenya. That's so nice if you know something about Kenya. Yes, I'm in Kenya. Thank you so much. I appreciate, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And also thank you so much for updating that, we lost 241 people. That's so sad. That's so sad. Did I never read the entire story. I never read the entire story, but I don't know what really happened. But I saw a lot of smoke inside the plane, and people had really panicked. Yes, and here I have my sister who is called Karen. So I would really love. Oh, that's so amazing! I would really love that you check on her YouTube channel. She is called Karen Kilui. If you have time, sir, you can check on her YouTube channel. She is also doing an amazing job, and she is also my fellow Kenyan. That's so, yeah. So I have met Kenya people here in India. Wow, that's so amazing. We are everywhere. Currently, I told you, we are almost in each and every continent. You see, even in India, our good friend Asalan has really met a lot of Kenyans there. Are they students or they are business people? Because we are known to do businesses each and everywhere. Asalan, the people that you have met. And we also have a lot of students, a lot of students that come from this country, go to study in India, US, and UK, and also in Australia. Yeah. Copter Entertainment is from India. Do you remember him? Yes, I can. I can. Wow, that's so good. Yeah. We really get a lot of support from our Indian brothers. And also here in Kenya, Salan, yes, I have met a student who was learning German to travel to Germany for work. Okay, yeah, that's so good. Yeah, we are having a lot of international students, each and every country representing our country very well. I think that we are so proud about. And on the other hand, we are having a lot of Indians. We also love you Indians because in terms of our economy, you have really given us a lot of job opportunities. Indians have really invested here in Kenya, and we really love that because they have really created unemployment opportunities for most of our people. So anytime we hear Indians, supporting us, we always appreciate because they have supported us in a very different way. And for us, we have also supported them. So the relationship between us and Indians is always a good one. So Copter is so busy these days. Yeah, I saw him on your platform saying that he got a job. I think I also saw something of such. I also listened to Major Reza, whose music is inspired by Kenya. Okay, yeah, we are also a source of inspiration in very different way. In terms of athletes, Karen can give you an extensive inspiration that have come from our athletes. Also, in terms of music, we have a lot of urban music, and we have some very good guys that are doing, international music, and also in terms of, yeah, I'm taking a cup of coffee. I'm taking a cup of coffee. Yeah. I'm taking a cup of coffee. At times I always take coffee once in a while. Yeah, we were here when he told us. Yes. Yeah, I think Copter, Copter Entertainment. Yes, I'm going to show you the shop now. Now. So Copter, yeah, I can remember when Copter told us to, told us that he really got a job after going for, an interview, and he told us that maybe once in a while he'll not be coming to our lives, and we really want to wish him the best. Hakuna cha kusindikiza coffee. No, I just love it the way it is. I just love it the way it is. Let me show you a little bit of my shop as requested by Asalan, so that he can really understand what I'm doing, and I think you guys, you are going to appreciate, guys. So guys, we start from this section. You can see these are chargers. Copter is so cute. Thank you so much for yeah. We also do a lot of cables. We do a lot of and having such type of what do I call it? Kind of a sticker, gives us a lot of it makes us to always serve our customers with a lot of dignity, guys. So we do a lot of cables, the charging cables. We import all these things so that we can sell. So basically I'm a reseller, guys. And then you can see these are batteries. So we do a lot of batteries, guys, in terms of maybe someone has a watch or something of such. Then you can see these cables, yeah, these are cables, all these wires, like this one speaker cable, this one is radio cable, this one we call it 1.5 cable, all the way to down. This one we do them we use them when we want to do house wiring. And these ones, they are called mattresses, so these ones are called mattresses. So we use mattresses when we have what we call maybe a switch. You want to fix a switch in a different occasion, so you use the mattress. And then you can see the switches. These ones are called holders. You see the bulb holders and the stuff. All those are holders. Then you can see the TV. We also do the TVs, guys. You can also see some lights. Okay, I love lighting. I love a lot of lighting, guys. You can see the TV is there. These ones are fan. So when it gets hot, guys, you just need to have a fan and you feel so nice. You see, like this girl looks like Carlin, very slim like Carlin. So guys, extensions, we have them there. So we continue. These ones, we use gases here in Kenya. We mostly use gas, the cooking gas. So these ones we call them the burner gas. So guys, anytime maybe you are having an issue with your burner, you just need to buy this one is we call this one solder. I don't know. So solder, we use solder for if you have a place that if you have a wire that you really want to attach it to somewhere else. So we use a solder to do that job, to repair maybe phones. So the solder is used to repair phones. The solder is also used to to do a lot of repairs when it comes to radios and the stuff, guys. Also, guys, we have bulbs. These are bulbs. And I also do aquarium, guys. I do aquarium. This is where you have some fish in your home, and you really need to have some nice flowers though. So those are nice flowers for the fish, guys. And up there you can see I have that, that tall thing that you can see with the written aquarium pump. So for aquarium pump, those are guys that keep the fish. So they use the pump. Most of the aquarium are designed in such a way that they use the pump, and then you have the food. These ones, the ones that you're seeing with yeah, green bean. Those ones are the aquarium fish. Then you go up there, we have scissors. You can use scissors for different purpose. Then we have more extensions. Then we have a lot of things, guys, up there. And then we have some nails. When you talk about this industry about being an electrician, we need nails in almost each and everywhere that you are going to do some fixtures, guys. And then here now we have the tall bulbs. We call them the 4-feet bulbs, guys. You can see them. So those are bulbs. All of them, they are bulbs, guys. Then we go there, we have the tape. I know tape is very common, so we call it insulating tape, guys, because we always use the tape, especially when we want to connect a wire somewhere. And then the foot, the foot, yeah, the foot are there. We use them to measure. you know I'm trying to explain because probably maybe we have some guys that doesn't really understand some of these things. Then we have heater. Heater is like this is a sample that I have put here. So this one is a coil heater. So if you want to maybe to boil your water or something of stuff, then guys, we use the heater. So a lot of things, guys, then bulbs are there, more bulbs up there, you know and then we have the Christmas tree, guys. Because we always love Christmas here. And you can see, like, we have this beautiful light here, guys. So I love a lot of lighting with different colors. And that is it, guys, and a lot of extensions and something of stuff. At least now a salon, I think I have really tried to cover most of the things that I do sell. And I hope that nice shop. Thank you so much. It's like a mini supermarket. Thank you so much. I'm trying to make one like that. Thank you so much for such a positive compliment. Thank you. So Kale, now let's come back to your story. You are saying that you really love to get married to an Indian. Yeah, Indians are good people. And Asalan, when I'll come to India, I would really love to come when you guys were celebrating. We call it the color. Kalen, these guys celebrate a lot of. They call it the color. They have this kind of a celebration that it's all about the color. So you just go to the street, you play with a lot of colors. You enjoy having a lot of colors. And the entire experience is so nice. So Asalan, on my side, it's let me look, it's 9:33 p.m. So on my side it's 9:33 p.m. You talk about the Hori. Which one now is Hori? Hori, you can enlighten me about the Hori. The Hori, I don't know the Hori. Maybe you tell me more about the Hori. But even the Indians that live here in Kenya, especially here in the capital, I always see them celebrating the color. The color celebration. Yeah, Hori is the first. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that is one of the key Indian, Indian event that I would really love to attend to. I would really love to attend the Hori. From now today, I'll not be calling it the Festive of Colors, but rather Hori. Yeah, I now, yeah. Me, I always close at 10 p.m. At 10 p.m. 10 p.m. That's my time. Yeah, that's my time. Yeah, mostly I close at 10 p.m. That's my closing time. Here you can do business. Ndio guku nie. Haha. Okay. Okay. Karibu. Yeah, I would really love to, to attend to the whole. I have watched a lot of Indian movies. A lot of Indian movies. Like currency, we have most of our local media stations really love to translate the Indian movie into our local languages. Like there was this movie, am I going to really recall the name? But it really traded last year. It had a guy who was called Prita, a girl who was called Prita. Okay, so late, I'm going to sleep now. Okay, good night and sleep tight, Salan. Thank you so much for joining. I hope, I hope and I wish that you follow Karen, see her videos, and I am always grateful, guys. Each and every time you come to this platform, it was nice talking to you. Thank you so much, and may you be blessed. Yeah, it was called Kukumbagia. That was the name of the movie that I was not really recalling. But the Indian movies, they are also very creative. Indians are also very creative. And they always use the city like Mumbai, yeah, they always use the city like Mumbai, to really do their movies. They are called the Indian. I have a guy whom we used to school with, and he went to India. High school guy whom we used to school with, and he went to India. Up to date, I haven't seen him. I don't know if yeah, they translate to Kikuyu, like DJ Afro. Yeah, for action movies, he has really translated them to Kikuyu. And for the other local stations, like the Kunkumbagia, it has been really translated. The whole script. The whole script has been translated from Indian to Kikuyu. So anytime you want to watch that Kunkumbagia, wow, you see it from the Kikuyu version. In fact, my mom really loved it. She really loved that Kunkumbagia thing. Like she couldn't even miss a session on it. Yeah, she could not even miss. Niliona kuna mwenye na translate to Kikari. People are getting creative. Very creative. Yeah, people. But you see, the entire concept is all about, the creativity when it comes to the issue of, I agree. Like my mom really used to love Kukumbagia. Each and every time I could go to, to the up country, alikuwa anasema, we, kuja ubadilisha hapa, kwa nini hamjaweka Kukumbagia? She really loved it. And the entire script had been translated to Kikuyu. That was the thing now. So she really loved it. I don't, I have not been so current, I have not been so current to what is, to what they are being offered now. Uh, yeah, of course, that was, even I have some niece. You see the niece that was here, she really also, the mom who is now my sister, she really also loved that Kunkumbagia thing. They are starting from season one until that thing comes to an end. Until that thing comes to an end. So in terms of creativity, oh, people are getting very creative. A whole DJ just sits down, just try to translate the whole thing, the action movie like the DJ Afro. And I have seen he has done a lot of Indian movies. He has translated almost all of them, to Kiswahili, to Sheng, to. I'm telling you, people are getting crazy and very creative. Creativity, I think, yeah, in Kenya, if well nurtured, we are so creative. Bado inaendelea siku hizi. Oh, me, I'm not even aware. Me, I thought it ended a long time ago. Oh, so it's still on course. Wow. If it's still on course, then that's so nice. That's so nice if it's still on course. Me, I thought iliisha. It's called the Indian. The Indian movie. The Indian movie. I think Kunkumbagia was one of the Indian movie that really had, had a very great impact. And Citizen has also taken a lot of, has taken also a lot of issues when it comes to delivering all these movies to the local languages. I think that's why Citizen is always number one. And another TV, Inoro, it's called Inoro. But I don't know. Those guys really do a lot of job. They do a lot of job. There was one called Ganga. I don't know that one. Hiyo sijasikia. Was it translated into the local language or what happened? Is it an action movie or a love-themed movie? Because Indians have really done the love-themed movie and they have also done on the, the action movies. So it was translated to the local language. No, it was a love series. Oh, love series. Was it translated into the local language? Because because you see now they always understand that each and every time maybe we translate our content into the local language, then here we have, like, citizens have numbers, the loyal media, let me just call it the loyal media fraternity, have numbers. So anytime it translates these movies into the local language, then there it goes. People are glued, especially in the up country. People are very glued, much glued into this series. I was watching in their stations. Oh, okay. Yeah, Indians in terms of creativity, I give them credit. I always give them a lot of credit. You see Indians, you see Nigerians, and you see Americans. Oh, those guys in terms of movies, I always give them credit. I'm not a movie horic, but I can say at least I have watched as maybe a movie from Nigeria, very good, because it really inspires the entire theme of the African concept. Oh, the lawman. The lawman is saying that I get what? What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up? Yeah, even the Chinese. Like we have the Jackshan. Yeah. Yeah, those also used to do a lot of movies. Those guys also used to do a lot of movies. Like we used to love the Kung Fu, the Jackshan. Oh, I used to wake up very early to watch it. I can relate. Like the Afro cinema thing, there was a time it was the mind of the Kenyans. You just wake up, and by 10 it always tells you Afro cinema continues. I think you can relate and you can recall those days. Hmm? The Afro cinema continues. And then I remember on Sundays we used to do a lot of, our parents really used to give us some money so that we can go to the church and do some, we call it some, yeah, Afro cinema continues. That was the theme. That was the theme. Everywhere you went, you could always hear Afro cinema continues. So I remember during those days when I was young, our parent could give us like 20 shillings, and you see 20 shillings. Then it used to be a lot of money. So like you could make an offering of 10 shillings, and then now you have the balance of 10, and this balance of 10 amounted to 3 good movies, because per movie used to be 3 bob, during those days, 3 shillings per movie. And you see they really had a very good timetable. From this time to this time we are going to show this movie, to showcase this movie, and this movie is going to take this maybe time, maybe like 1 hour. So there used to be those guys who could even pay like 5 movies, okay, and maybe they could pay for their friends. So with your 10 shillings you could at least attend to 3 movies, and it was so nice. Unajua zile places za unaripa ndio uingie. Yeah, those are the places that I'm talking about. We used to go there. See, I'm telling you, 10 shillings used to cover us for 3 good movies. 3 good movies, because per movie we are paying, to watch 1 movie 3 shillings. So now you can see, for 10 shillings that's about 9 shillings. Those are 3 good movies. 3 good movies. And then with time, as economy changed, then movie ikaongezewa ikakuwa 5 bob, then from there 10 bob. Yeah, then from there ikakuwa 10 bob, but initially tulikuwa tunaingia per movie with 3 shillings. Nilikuwa na shida huko na wanaume, and then yeah, even during our time we used to see, we used to, to go with girls. We could find girls there, and the action movie, and most of them, for us, we only used to attend to action movies. We really loved action movies. Like during those days, Jackson was the kingpin of the day. Jackson, Jetri, Commando, you see those guys. So we used really to go there. Demwa mmoja alikuwa anataka kunichapa. And you see the suspense with those movies. You could see that movie, at the end of the day you just feel, I just want to see another one. Oh my god, I'm telling you. Yeah, we used also to attend with, yeah, it was only one girl hadi kwa pool. So you used to like to attend a movie full of men and you are just all alone. But during those days, it was a little bit good. It's not like nowadays that people have a lot of issues. During those days, men were a little bit disciplined. Yeah, like the place that we used to attend those movies, we could attend them with a lot of girls, and we used to laugh. We used to have a lot of fun in terms of watching those movies. The suspense, trying to unearth what is going to happen. It was during those days. And then, Karen, you attended those movies, and my dear, you have not even done the homework that is supposed to be checked by maybe your class teacher or a certain teacher on Monday. So we could go for movies only to remember, Saturday jioni, that probably maybe you haven't finished a certain homework. I'm telling you, yes, na bado niende nicheze pool mpaka kwa chief akanifunza akanifukuza. Hey, for you are tough. So you know how to do pool table. Oh, then you must be tough if you know how to do pool table. Me, I love doing pool table a lot. I love doing pool table. Though I'm not an expert, but I love doing it a lot. That's one of the things that I always say. When I build my own house, it must be somewhere so that you keep yourself young playing those type of games. I was just 22, I remember. Yo, I'm telling you, life. Or when you knew how to play pool table, you are only 22 years. Oh, that was so good. Me, I remember during those days. And then you are supposed to get shaved that Sunday. You want to attend, for us boys, you have to attend to a movie. You have not yet been shaved. And tomorrow and still you have some assignment that you really need to finish so that when you go to school on Monday, you are clean, everything is good. Me, I have been sent home countless time because I have, probably I was not shaved. And my mom used to always tell us, mtu akienda movie mjue mahali atalala. Ya chief akaona niko na ufala akakufukuza. So the place was near chief's camp or chief's office. But 22 ilikuwa mkubwa, 22 ilikuwa village fulani. But you see now, chief anaona you are the only girl who is coming to play pool table here with men. Why should you be allowed? And all the other guys are men. So I think that's the reason why chief aliona you have to go. It's called the old good days. Oh, I remember those days, and I always feel so proud that we have come from far, very far. We have come from very very far. Aliniambia asiwahi niona kwa hiyo village. That chief was tough. That chief was very very tough. Yes. Tokorera.
Aya ndege ciatwikire matatu.
But I used to really laugh, but nilikuwa na shida huko kwanza. Oh, that's the reason why the chief alikufukuza huko, because you cannot, always stay in one place for too long each and every day. So the chief lazima angesema, first of all you have to go. But that's really an achievement. Most of these Gen Zs don't even know how to play, to play pool table. Most of them never got when movies were movies. When you could even pay just to go and watch a movie. See those days when you could really just go and pray. You just pay and watch a movie. When TV was really cherished. To having a TV in your community, it was just a blessing. And during those days, even having a car, your family having a car, ati aliona niki idol sana, and then I used to dance for them. Maybe he probably thought that the girl will be spoiled after staying in this place for too long. Especially if he used to dance for them, the chief could not allow that. Because he knew now the next thing the girl would have been spoiled by these young men that he was dancing for. Wow, that was such an amazing experience. Such an amazing experience. Yeah. You should one day just go to that village and try and see if you are going to, you just go to the same caprice and you see if it has advanced. You just go to the same caprice and you see if that caprice has advanced or it is still the same. One thing that I have realized with our up country, there are some places that are growing very fast. So you just go to a place and you are even trying to locate where did you used to go to a certain thing, or maybe to watch a movie. That place maybe no longer exists. So now you are old. I think even the chief retired. Even the chief might have retired a long time ago. Even the chief might have retired even a very long time ago. Things are changing too fast, Colin. Things are changing too fast. You see, one thing that I always do when I go to the up country, I always try to go to our market, where we used to go to our market and try and see some of the key changes. And each and every time, I think I should go and see them. Yes, you should one day. One day you should just go have a tour in that place and see if things have really changed or things have really remained the same. Because there are some villages that are not even growing. Okay, but the other villages that are growing at a very fast rate. Yeah. You see, one thing with men, they always love anyone who can relate with them. That's one secret of of men. So if you used to dance for them, I know they really used to get very motivated, and they could all attend that pool table even though they are not paying, or even though they don't even have money. Once they knew that you are there, you could just see them, some of them trying to idle in that place. That is the essence. That's how, the psychology of men work. Now you should go to that place as a YouTuber, take a good video, just have a video with them, yeah, as a way of, telling them, now I used to dance for you, but now, yeah. So some could just come and see other play. Yeah, I agree. That's how to pool table operates. So you just want to see a game between maybe this and that. And we used to pay for every game, like we used to pay like 20 shillings. So we are competing with you. We just, pay 20 shillings. Wow, Lahul Jindal, hi to, how are you, Lahul? Lahul, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, and kindly subscribe, and also you can support my sister Karen. Thank you so much, Jindal, for joining. This is so amazing. Thank you so much. Consider subscribing here, and I'm going to appreciate. And then one Christmas, there was one who came from far and wanted to drag me, wakanialat mapema. You see, now that's the good thing with men. Once they know that maybe you are afraid with them, they always protect you. So that's one good attribute between men. So men, they are always very protective, especially if they know that you just love being in their environment. But men don't really care about ladies who always want to isolate themselves from them. Yeah. But if you can relate well with men, then I can tell you that men always alert you. They always alert you. They always alert you. Yes. So they always alert you and they always protect you. So men, whenever they are men, men are always very caring, especially when you can relate and you can lay them with them. So that's one attribute about men. But when you isolate yourself from them, oh, I'm telling you, you are going to have a lifetime. Yeah, and they always there for you. Very true. Very true. That's one attribute of men. Even when you get married, like I see in the village, those girls that used to be very open with their men, with other guys, like men in the village, and probably they got married in other different places. When they go back to the village, they are always celebrated. You see, those men, especially those men that really, never went somewhere, but they are still in the village. They really want to see those ladies. Oh, I heard so and so got married. Oh, he even has a son. Oh, because those ladies also, they have the same rhythm, you know, in terms of talking, in terms of rhythm with these men. So even if they come back to the village, they always love interacting with them. kuna dem alijaribu kukuja and then she ended up being used by many of them. Yeah, because I think she had not really understood. You have to really understand and learn, the kind of a group or the kind of men that you are dealing with. So when you talk about the issue of maybe you are going to the pool table, and probably you have not really understood the kind of men, most of them are villagers, yeah? And those guys who just want to pass their time maybe in those prots. We call them prots. So at the end of the day, those men are very idle, so they can use her, especially when this girl maybe seemed to be very cheap. But when men see that maybe you have a certain level of dignity, they also have keep that level of respect onto you. Yeah. And when men see you are also maybe pretending to be, you know they don't even care. Me, I was wearing baggy clothes, so they used see me just like them. Yeah, you had really learned their psychology and how they operate. So they really loved to interact with this old lady with baggy clothes. This lady who is always on the pool table at the same level as the wall. You see, that was now the advantage that you had. So when you talk about relating with men, there are some ladies who really understand how to relate with them in terms of how they talk, in terms of keeping limits, in terms of a lot of issues. And those ladies really understand how to survive. Najiweka, of course, you don't go to hear men now and maybe they are just villagers, and then you just want to operate as if maybe because you are from the university, or maybe you are in a different class and you just want to behave in that class. No. You have to go down to their level. And that's the essence, even when it comes to the issue of leadership. If you don't have to put yourself in the same level to the people that you are leading, then forget that type of leadership. It's going to backfire with time. But if you put yourself, to the same place as the people as the people that you are leading, if they are hustlers, let them with them. Even if you have something, then at the end of the day, everything will work. Yeah, men are good. Men. Me, I know men. Men are very good. Men are very good. Because for one, men don't have a lot of envy. That's one thing that I appreciate about men. Men don't have a lot of envy, and men always studs, especially for a lady, that they always understand how she operates. Especially if a lady is always there, if a lady is always on that group, men really love to protect that lady. Man always want to protect that lady. Oh, let me now start closing this shop. Let me now start closing this shop as I come and bid you goodbye, guys. let me appreciate you guys for being here. It has been 2 hours and 40 minutes, guys. Straight 2 hours and 40 minutes. And all in all, I really want to say thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Carlin and everyone else, for making this life successful. As always, guys, it's time to say goodbye. And I really want to say thank you. Thank you for attending that live. It was a success. We really had, Carlin always reminds me of the old good times. As a millennial, we always have a lot to share. So guys, keep attending our lives so that we can learn more, we can understand more. And as always, guys, I really want to wish you the best of the night, and may God bless you. Let's meet tomorrow, same place, same time. Until tomorrow, guys, I want to say good night, and may you have a fantastic day. Until tomorrow, guys, bye.